Hi friends, thought I'd stop by and do a quick reading. The color brown, Mother Earth, champagne glasses, the color red ribbon. Maybe you're going to cut a ribbon somewhere. You're being called, invited to a ribbon cutting ceremony. Yeah. So what is coming up in the cards? Since morning I was this is what I wanted to say. Since morning I was on this card, the Nine of Pentacles. It kept buzzing in my head, and I said I got to do a reading with the Nine of Pentacles, or maybe just talk about the Nine of Pentacles. It's one of my favorite cards, okay? It's even more favorite than Ten of Pentacles. And you will say, oh, why? Why do you want one less pentacle? Especially when the Ten of Pentacles is all about, just about everything, okay? From family to children to ancestors to legacy to inheritance to absolute wealth, everything. But I'll tell you, I love the Nine of Pentacles for many reasons. First and foremost, the Nine of Pentacles is a very independent woman. Okay, she loves her money and money loves her. She has made her money. Okay, she's not dependent on anybody. They say often that the Nine of Pentacles might indicate a kept woman. However, I would like to interpret it that we all get some help from somebody. Okay. Now, we are not going into the morals and legality of it. I'm just saying what the Nine of Pentacles symbolizes is a woman who makes the best of what she has. Now, we don't know anyone's circumstances as to what led to what. So let's not blame, let's not judge. Okay. But whatever little, actually, I feel whatever little the nine of Pentacles gets, she may get just one pentacle, but the 8 pentacles that she adds are her own hard work, her own intelligence, her own investment decisions, her own business savvy, and smartness. She is financially very savvy, okay? She knows what to do with money and she knows how to attract and multiply her money. She saves her money, she invests her money, she holds on to her money. It's even possible that she may be a little tight fisted, but why not? She's paying for herself. As far as she's concerned, it's her money, and rightfully so, okay? So, and another thing is that she also gets a lot of, she's not outright witchy like the like the Queen of Wands or the High Priestess, okay? But definitely with the falcon in her hand, she definitely gets advice from somebody more wiser than her or even accesses the spiritual realms, okay? She has her ways. She's not, she's potent, but she's not very visible. Let's say it like that, okay? So her magic is potent. She's potent. She's very seductive, okay? And in a strange way, all the wealth that she has is one of the things that attracts a lot of suitors to her. But she's very faithful, okay? She may flirt now and then in a very harmless manner, but she will not actually encourage anybody to take up with her because she's, in some ways, she's very faithful and committed to someone who is in the background. One of the key things about the Nine of Pentacles is her house. Her house will be very beautiful, okay? Very few people will be invited into her space. She's got very strong boundaries. Her home, she's her home and her home is her, okay? How her home looks is exactly how she feels from inside and outside. Her home will be comfortable, it will even be luxurious. And she herself will be very luxurious. She will like to buy brands, she will love to smell good, okay? She will wear the most attractive outfits. In that way, she's very visible. Okay, she's very noticeable. She will turn heads with her beauty and the aura of wealth that she so evidently carries. Wealth surrounds her. Her presence itself is like, oh, she's so wealthy. You can tell. You can just tell. So she is definitely stylish. Mhm. Even though she may not have come from rich backgrounds and upbringing, she has learnt the ways of the wealthy. Okay, she's wise enough to have learnt it. Yeah, she knows to protect herself. In fact, many men might have tried to, seeing that she's single and wealthy, many might have tried to prey upon her, but she's nobody's fool. Okay, her emotions are also very balanced. She moves and takes life at a leisurely pace. She might come across as lazy, but that's because she has actually done the hard work and now she's just reaping the fruits of her labor. She may really like a lot of fruits. Apples are coming to mind. Cherries, plums, yes, pomegranates. Not so much, but plums more than anything. Plums and cherries. Okay. She cherishes herself. Okay, that's what that was about. Okay, she cherishes herself and she cherishes all the things that her money has bought. She really values what she has bought with her money. Okay. There is a story. If you ever come close to her, there is a story behind a story that very few people may know. She may have come from a different land and made her home in a different place from where she was born. Okay. That shifting, that leaving her land behind, her hometown behind, might not have been the easiest thing for her to do. But the circumstances were such that she had to do it and she did it. When she was doing it, she was very much in her masculine. Okay, and that is what is about her. She makes very practical decisions and backs it up with actions like a man. And that is not to say that women don't know to do it that way. I'm just talking that her masculinity comes through. Okay, when she's doing her work, she can beat any man at any game. She may be good at sports, some sports. In fact, she may be a very good chess player, is what I got. She knows to make the moves. Men find her very interesting. They also turn to her for advice. She's a good advisor. Her logical brain is very sharp. She hides her emotions, though she feels very deeply. She may be a Capricorn. Oh, yeah, that's what is coming through. She must be a homebody as much as she has traveled from different lands, and she may even travel for business, for work purposes, for money, because she's got so many ideas. You'll find her hands in lots of pies, and believe me, each one will be successful. Okay, she keeps her learning graph up, so you will find her mastering a lot of things. Languages may be her thing, in fact. Hmm. 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 She prefers to be backstage, okay, and yet she should be on in front of the line. She's a strange businesswoman. Now, businesswomen normally you would expect them to be very extrovert. They may love the spotlight. It's good for business, but this one works very differently, and she moves very differently. Forced to be in the limelight, in the spotlight, she will breeze through it. Okay, but her preference is to be an introvert. Okay, so that's what this is about. Nine of Pentacles. She loves money and money also loves her. Okay, lush green gardens are her thing. She may tend to her garden very diligently. There is so much more to her than meets the eye. She may be a tea lover because a tea plantation is what I saw. She will invest a lot of money in land, in houses, in homes. For her, that's like, I won't say it's an obsession, but it kind of, maybe because she had to leave her lands and come, she wants to buy more and more space. It almost feels as if she cannot have enough homes, enough lands, enough space. And the best part about it is she will turn all of this into 5-star, 7-star luxury destinations. That's her forte. That's her forte. Food, food is her forte. Lands and luxury products, luxury items, luxury services are her forte. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Anything else? She loves the sun. She likes to be in the sunlight. Not the spotlight, sunlight. She enjoys the warmth of the sun. But she prefers to do all of this with in solitude or with few select inner circle that she has. She may even be, surprisingly, she may come across as a very quiet person. But when she speaks, people love to listen to her. She may have a soft, lilting voice. Okay, she may almost whisper. Okay, that's very seductive. Men find it very seductive. Women also love her a lot in the sense they admire her a lot. Her women friends will be very protective about her and nurture her. They will stand by her. She may have good mentors, good women mentors. She has earned her place in the world. She has earned her place in the world. She likes being in the world. See, that's just a strange thing to. She likes being in the world. She'll buy a lot of art. She'll invest in art. For her, everything has to have beauty and purpose. The purpose is always to multiply the wealth. And beauty, yes, beauty. She likes beautiful things, beautiful people, beautiful men. And oh my God, that is such a strange thing. She's one woman who will be very accepting and nurturing of gay men and women. Okay, let's not forget she has a lot of women friends and she respects their choices. She's very non-judgmental that way. And she won't pry into your personal life. Maybe that is why most people will be telling her all their secrets. She will never use those secrets against anybody. She likes to hear all these gossip, secret affairs and stories. She enjoys it. She may read a racy book now and then. There is a hidden sexuality to her. And that aura, the men do catch on. And the women also know it. But, but she doesn't attract women sexually. But they know she has got a lot of hidden, subtle sexual power. Because they observe the men who pursue her, okay, who ask about her. They never ask a direct question. Slowly, steadily, they keep asking leading questions, okay. So men are very curious about her because she's such a quiet and she's very quiet and she likes being on her own. So people are curious about her. If she makes close friends, she will open the doors of her heart and home. She will lend you some money if you really need it and if you ask nicely. But she hopes that you will pay it back. If you don't pay it back, the thing is, she will not ask for it, but she will break up the friendship. She will do it slowly, steadily, because she feels you broke her trust. What is it with her and money? I don't know. A very deep relationship. This is a very different kind of a relationship with money. It's not that she's greedy, okay? It's not that she's greedy. It's just that she has reached a certain level of wealth and she's come up the hard way and she values money. Okay. Yeah. She knows whatever luxuries, comforts that she can no longer do without are because of money. She gives money the due respect. That's why money sticks to her like glue. She will give very good financial advice. But very few people ask her. Those who ask her don't ask her properly. That's why she doesn't tell. There is a way to approach this woman. Mm, mm, mm. She will make a great companion. Somehow she cannot be married. She's not the marriage material kind. Although if she gets married, she will be a good wife, no doubt about it. But definitely she's the right choice for a companion, a long-term partner, a live-in relationship. Okay, because she needs a lot of space. Like I said, she likes to do her own thing, and she'll give the other person also a lot of space. She'll be faithful, and she expects him to be faithful. If he's not, she may forgive him and even overlook it. She may not even want to find out about it and may choose to be in denial. But believe me, she will not be in denial forever. One day she will take stock, which is what she always does with her stocks. She takes stocks of her stocks. Okay. Children are not children are not important to her, though she will make a very good aunt. Mhm. Her sisters love her very much. Mhm. Although her sisters are older to her, they pamper her a lot. Sometimes they find her so much more wiser than themselves. She will share her wealth with her siblings, okay? That she will definitely do. She has that family loyalty. Hmm. Loyalty is important to her and she will prove it time and again. She's hardworking. Hmm. I don't feel like pulling any cards. I've been shuffling and shuffling, but nothing wants to come out. So, like I said, today was a day of just talking about the Nine of Pentacles. I suppose there is nothing more to say. Mhm, mhm. She should still guard against people who take advantage of her, people who creep up on her slowly and steadily when she's not looking. Okay? She needs to guard against other people's greediness. They see her wealth and they just want it for themselves in the most easiest way possible. Yeah, we can call her the wealthy woman. Yeah. Oh, I love the feeling that is coming with this card more and more. But I don't have anything to say, but I feel the energy. I feel her energy in my left hand. It started to buzz. It started to buzz. Maybe I'll just show the card. Yeah. So much beauty, so much grace. Mm. She has a soul, this woman. She may not show her heart, but you will come to know that she has a soul when you interact with her. You will long for her. Men and women both long for her company. There is a kind of maturity to her that comes from thinking about death and souls. It's like, it's not morbid or fearful. It's like she understands. She understands something so deep. She walks lightly upon the earth. She walks lightly upon the earth. She knows it's a privilege. It's a privilege to be born. It's a privilege to have all the stuff that she has. She's very privileged and she knows it. Her gratitude towards the divine is not something anybody sees per se, but she has her moments when she's on her knees, giving her thanks. She knows she has so much more to be grateful for. She's blessed. She's truly blessed. She has divine grace written all over her, around her. Beautiful. That's all that is coming through. In fact, a lot is coming through, but I am not able to articulate it. So I'll leave it at this. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.